Welcome back and thank you for being with us. This is Khalil Hashem, editor of Michigan.com. We're going to continue with another program the state is offering. It is actually a new program to help residents pay their bills and stay in their homes. With us this morning is Mary Townley, Director of Home Ownership with the state of Michigan. Good morning and thank you for being with us.
Good morning.
Absolutely. Is it a new program?
It is a new program. We just launched it this past Monday on February 14th.
Who can benefit from it? Has it work? What do people need to know?
Okay. The program itself was part of the American Rescue Plan. All states received an allocation from U.S. Treasury. Michigan received $242.8 million. And the purpose of the plan is to step in and help a homeowner that has a mortgage delinquency, a delinquent property tax bill, if they are on a land contract, assistance with delinquent payments, mobile homes, and even a park lot rent for that mobile home. The program is also available for utilities, gas, electricity, water, sewer, and internet.
Who qualifies?
So the household has to be eligible for and comply with 3 different criteria. One is the home must be owner occupied. The household cannot exceed 150% of the area median income. And the last qualifier is that they must have a COVID-related hardship, either a decrease of income due to COVID or an increase in living expense due to COVID.
Okay. For people who just, if we can, let's say a family of 4, and when it comes to income, so that's under is it the 55,000 yearly or the 45,000?
It's actually HUD's area median income calculation.
Okay.
And the low end is 79.9. And some areas of the state go up from there. And the number also goes up for each additional person in the household.
Okay.
So out on our website, which is michigan.gov/myhalf, MIHAF, there's an income tab that interested parties can go to. They insert their city in which they live in the state of Michigan, and it will display what those income limits are.
Okay. Could somebody use last year's income tax, or do they have to use this year's income tax?
We would look at last year's, if they produce a W-2 and then provide proof that they're still working, we would look at that as the formula to calculate if they're within the income range.
Okay. And then they can go to the website and get the file for it, or can they get paperwork?
So if they go to this website, the michigan.gov myhalf website, the website has detailed guidelines on how the program works, and there's also an apply now button that all they do is click on that. It's an online application process, and then you can also, the homeowners can take photocopies of the documents that we need, and they can upload those documents through this online portal. For individuals that either don't have a computer or would like some help applying, they can reach out to our call center, our customer service call center. That number is 844-756-4423. And they will provide detailed information about the program and also assist a homeowner by doing a phone application.
Absolutely.
So then that leaves us with some households really want to have a sit down with an individual to help through that application. We're referring those homeowners to our MSHDA approved counseling agents across the state. And on that website, we also list those agencies by location.
I see. Is there a deadline for applying for this help?
So Treasury's deadline for all the states is all funds must be drawn down by September of 2026. But we don't believe that Michigan's program will be open that long, just based on the overall great need right now. So we expect our funds to be fully dispersed within the next 3 years.
Okay. And is it like a one-time payment or is it a recurring payment?
So it's a one-time payment. The maximum a household can receive is $25,000, but we can pay funds up to that $25,000 for multiple accounts. You know, let's say they own their home on a land contract, they're delinquent on the payments, but they're also delinquent on the property taxes, and they need help with utilities. So we verify all those delinquency amounts and we'll fund up to that $25,000 to multiple organizations.
Is this the first time the state is embarking on a plan like this?
Many years ago, we did have another federally funded program. It was called Step Forward.
Yes.
And that also was part of foreclosure prevention efforts. This one is a little bit more streamlined, and the eligible households must have those 3 different eligibility criteria items met. Owner occupied within income limits, and they must have a COVID-related hardship.
Absolutely. This, you know, when we say owner occupied, this does not really apply to any renters.
Correct. Only individuals that own and occupy that residence.
Okay. Are there any state programs for renters?
There is a emergency rental assistance program that's being offered in the state. It's called CERA, C-E-R-A. And individuals can also find details about that program by michigan.gov /CERA, C-E-R-A.
Okay, /CERA?
C-E-R-A.
Yeah, okay. All right, and that provides rental assistance to renters and the landowners, only renters only?
It provides funds to the tenant, you know, the renter.
Okay.
And we also require the landlord to participate in that application with that tenant. Okay. And then funds are dispersed to remedy the delinquency.
Absolutely. Is there anything I haven't asked you that people need to know?
Let's see. I think we pretty much covered it.
Now, is that assistance, is that taxable? Do they have to report it to the tax?
No, it is not taxable.
Okay, which is good. This is a good relief, you know, that people don't have to worry about that. So
that's correct. I
Absolutely.
mean, I would just encourage interested homeowners in going out to our website to obtain details on the program and also help them apply for assistance. Absolutely.
And you said that also there are agencies that can help them. I want to repeat that because, you know, we're going to get calls on this and saying, right, yeah, I'm not, you know, online literate and I need help. What can I go? And, you know, it is online where they can find agencies to help them with that.
Right. So there's an online portal to apply. There's an 800 number that they can call to get help. And they can also reach out to one of our counseling offices.
Absolutely. Now they can apply right away. Is it up and running, or is there a time?
It is up and running. It is based on a first come, first serve until we've reserved and funded all of our award that was given to Michigan.
Yeah. Do you think the state has enough money for everybody who's, you know, have you done like a studies, how many people may be needing that?
We are very thankful for the amount that we did receive, which is $242.8 million. But I do believe that there's a greater need than the amount of funds that we have.
So it's important for those who needed to really get on that immediately.
Correct. The other item I want to mention is if a homeowner is nearing foreclosure. So they're seriously delinquent. Their lender has started the process of foreclosure. When the homeowners apply, we ask that question, are you in foreclosure? If they say yes, we get a flag placed on that file. And those are the ones that will be reviewed first.
Okay.
You know, our goal is to step in and help stop a foreclosure. So first come on those.
Absolutely. I want to thank you so much. Could you please repeat the phone number one more time if people need help, and then the website so we can get that down, so we, it helps when we repeat it more.
Yes, the phone number is 844-756-4423, and the website is michigan.gov/myhalf, MIHAF.
There's no L in there.
No, MIHAF.
F. Okay. F as in Frank.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And the other one, the Sarah one, is michigan.gov/C as in Charlie, E as in Edward, R, A as in Apple.
Correct.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I really want to thank you for being with us. And tell us a little bit about your program before I let you go. What your department and what do you do, and so we can acquaint you with our listeners.
So my area of responsibility at MISHDA is for homeownership. We provide housing opportunities for low to moderate income homeowners to purchase a home in the state of Michigan. So we do first lien transactions. We also provide assistance for down payment for households. And we do this with partnering with lenders across the state. So if there is anyone that's interested in finding details about that program, they can go to michigan.gov/MISHDA, MSHDA. And
what's the amount you provide for down payment assistance?
We provide two different dollar amounts. One is $7,500 that can be used for closing costs, prepaids, and some of the buyer's down payment. And then we have 236 zip codes that we can offer up to $10,000. With those transactions, the homeowner must contribute 1% into the deal.
Sure.
And then we can use the down payment to help cover any other remaining funds for that down payment.
Again, this is not a free money, meaning that this is not a grant. This is a free loan. As long as they live in the house, they don't have to pay it back.
Yeah, it's the homeowner signs a note and a mortgage on the first mortgage and the DPA. The DPA loan just sits out on the property. There's no monthly payments. No, 0% amortization of that transaction. And then when the homeowner sells that property or refinances it down the road, they would have to repay those funds at that time.
Absolutely. Does it apply to refinance? No.
No, just purchase.
Just purchase. And has to be first-time homeowner?
Either has to be first-time homeowner, or if they're buying in a targeted neighborhood, then we don't have a first-time home buyer qualifier on those.
And that's for them to live in, is that correct?
Yes, has to be owner-occupied property.
Absolutely. Again, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to be with us and for providing all this valuable information.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. Please stay tuned.